Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. It is Friday night, and I spent today whipping up one of Darlene's concoctions that I am about to present to you. Now, what's funny is at the time that I'm doing this intro, I haven't even started yet, so I have no clue if it's going to be a success or not. So you'll just find out as I do. I had found a recipe the other day, and I put it on my blog, and it was to make s'mores bites with just regular white marshmallows dunked in melted chocolate. And since it was a Pillsbury recipe, they had you rolling it into Honey Nut Cheerios as opposed to like crushed Graham's, because Graham's is not a Pillsbury product, so they're not going to promote Graham's. So they had you roll it into cereal, and it was supposed to be like a mini s'mores bite. Well, I decided to use some of my mother's favorite ingredients because these are indeed going to be for her. I'm not going to be making a lot of them. She loves these coconut-covered marshmallows. And I'm even thinking, you know, one marshmallow there, that's a pretty good size. So I'm thinking I'm going to cut the marshmallow in half and dunk just the half of a marshmallow into melted chocolate. Doesn't that sound like a good plan? I think it sounds like a very good plan. Then, for the chocolate, I initially was going to use chocolate chips, baking morsels, but I ended up buying this almond bark. It's hard to say. Almond, how do you say it? I say almond. I put the L in there because I love almond. So I want the L to be heard. I don't know, that was so dumb. Almond bark, almond. I'll say almond bark. And it's just very inexpensive chocolate. It's 1.5 pound block, well, little blocks. And this was like $3 at Walmart. As a matter of fact, you'll see me purchasing it in my tag along with me and Sandy video that I posted yesterday. So if you want to go see me buying this stuff, go watch that video. I'm still going to melt this in the oven. I know most people use the microwave, but I find that if you don't watch it really, really good in a microwave, you can burn your chocolate. Be right back. Junk call. I love junk calls because I can just say, hello, there's nobody there, and I hang up right away. Yeah, in the microwave when you melt chocolate, you have to watch it. You have to be careful because it can burn or seize up, and there's no repairing it if you've gone to that point. In the oven, I find that I just put my oven at 200, and I'm going to find a little container, metal container, to put the chocolate in, and just leave it in there. I don't know, this is pretty thick, so I'm curious to see how long it will take me, but it's usually like 10 minutes, and during your project, you know, you have to do something else and you don't want your chocolate to get hardened, you can turn the oven off even at that point. Just keep putting it back in the oven and it'll stay melted. I'm going to crush and roll this concoction into walnuts for my mother. She loves walnuts, and I have a little chopper thingy. I'm going to chop them fine, dunk into the chocolate, roll onto this, and we will see how that turns out. So that is it. I have the oven on at 200. I am just going to wait for that to preheat, and I will take you over to the counter and we will get started. The first thing I am going to do is open up this package of chocolate covering, I think they call it, or coating. Chocolate flavored coating. So, you know, not the best quality stuff, but it's cheap and it'll do the job. Now, I think that this is not the easiest thing to break because that's quite thick. Oh, okay. We need a knife, also known as a knife. Ooh, I'm so talented. Now what I want to do is just make a couple. Since I don't want to waste chocolate, oh, that's awful big for that. I was going to say I could put the chocolate, well, how about I cut that in half, huh? I'm so genius. I thought if I put it in these little muffin tins, I don't want to overflow. I just want it not to be too big of a container because I figure I can, you know, just dunk the marshmallow in easier. Alright. I don't think that'll overflow. Okay, I'm just going to do those two for now. and we'll see how many marshmallows I can make out of that. I'm going to put that in the oven, 200 degrees. And I set the timer for 10 minutes, and I will check it after that. Put this aside. Just on the floor, that's where my crumbs go. When I say you can eat off my floor, I literally mean you can eat off my floor. All right, I have this handy dandy old-fashioned chopper thingy. And I'm going to chop some walnuts. And that will be what I roll the chocolate-covered marshmallows into. And I'm leaving it like that. Some chunks, some not chunks. Now I'm going to go get a little container to put that in. And this looks good enough. Please remember you can use whatever ingredients you want, and you can certainly use better quality chocolate if you want. Then, put that over here. I have decided I want to cut the marshmallows in half, and I need some toothpicks for the dunking process. Take my stained cutting board. It's clean, just stained. I'm thinking I'm just going to slice these in half this way. Oh, looks like a scallop. And I checked my chocolate, and 10 minutes is enough.
So let's see here. Okay.
I'm going to get some wax paper and put that on a plate or something, because I'm thinking I'll just put these on wax paper after they're dipped, and then I will be putting them in the refrigerator. So hang on. I just grabbed this plastic container and unimpressively ripped a piece of wax paper and just shoved it in. So I'm hoping that the chocolates won't stick. Let me get some toothpicks and the chocolate, and I think we're ready to rumble. Looky looky. Toothpicks. And that made a lot of nuts. This little thing is almost full. I'll be able to give the leftovers to my mother, and she can add it to her oatmeal. Okay, my thinking is this little thing is going to want to fall off the toothpick. So I'm going to try dunking. Ooh. Pretty cool. And dunking. Maybe I can sprinkle. Okay, I need a different container, so I will be going to get that. I don't know. I'm not overly impressed by the looks of this. But I'm going to put it on the paper towel. On the wax paper. Don't listen to me, because I rarely know what I'm talking about. Alright, I need another container. Alright, how about I use something like this, where I can easily pick up the coconut. Jeez. Pick up the walnuts with my fingers and sprinkle it on. Okay, let's go in for number 2. Like that. And a dunk. Maybe a roll. Okay, pretty good. Hey, that one's looking good. And then, oh, do like. Okay, I'm going to put that beautiful concoction over onto the wax paper. I'm ready to do another one. I almost just dropped all the toothpicks on the floor. You would have heard some naughty words. Oh, you can see what I'm doing wrong, can't you? I didn't want to do it with the white side up. Okay, so this guy's going to get completely covered. Maybe not. Let's just do this. It'll be a different one. One of these things is not like the others. I'll probably get copyright infringement for singing that. Let's do this one the correct way. There is no correct way. You do know that, right? I can do whatever I want. You can do whatever you want. I like the idea, though, of using these little mini cupcake muffin thingies, because it allows me to have a deep pocket of chocolate. I don't know what I'm talking about. I might have to chop some of these more. I don't know. I think that these are going to be mighty yummies. Another one. Well, I've made 6 so far. 2 more here. My chocolate is starting to harden a little bit. I will have the help of a spoon here. Do like. Whoops. Don't like. Behave chocolate. Okay. Alright, so this is what I have. One of these things is not like the other. You know where that song is from. Leave a comment. Let me know. I'm putting these in the refrigerator. And I will let you see what they look like when I do my taste test. Ooh, taste test. Okay, I'm hot. It's apparent that I will not be able to do cooking videos that involve any oven time in the summer. We'll have to have frozen concoctions only. Just that little bit of walking around with the oven at 200, it's like an oven in here. So I've already given my mother the tray, and she took 2, and she loves them. I just left them in the refrigerator for like maybe 10 minutes, and they got hard enough. And I know so many of you want my mother to be on video, and you probably don't know that I have said before, and I will say it again, and I don't mind repeating myself on this one, because a lot of people ask to see my mother. She hates cameras of any kind. She even hates me doing it, all right? So she's not about to do it herself, so. She's getting a little bit better about me doing YouTube. I'll talk about that in a pillow vlog one time. So this is what we got. Let me see. Let's try this lighting. Pretty cool. And, you know, quite hard. There's a little baby one here, and that's the one I'm going to eat right now. Boy, if you like coconut and walnuts, and chocolate and marshmallow. That's good. That's just the right size. You know, you could make little things like this and just, you know, instead of buying somebody a box of chocolates or whatever, just give a nice little box of like a dozen of these. People love stuff like that. All right, that's very, very good. Very impressed with this recipe. Does not stick at all on the wax paper. Taking the little toothpicks off. I'm going to put those in a little bag for my mother. Oh my God, I'm so hot. That's all I made, and that's probably all I will make at this point. If she wants more, I can make her more, or I will just use the chocolate for another project. Oh my God. Look how hot I am. It's like my hair is soaking wet. It's the humidity. It is very, very humid, and I opened the deck door. Big mistake. I think I need to shut it. It's too humid out there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you give this a try. If you do, please take a picture and let me see it. That's really sad that I'm this hot. I just can't believe I'm this hot just from a 200-degree oven, but I am sweating to death. That's it. I will be back with more soon. I posted some other things today, a Q&A request. If you want to go ask me a question, I will be doing answers later this week, and I appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.